It was the summer of 1998, and I was nervous. I had never been to a music camp before, let alone away from home for 2 weeks on my own. I had been to other camps, but I didn't know what to expect from such a world-renowned place. "Just be open and don't be afraid," I said to myself. I knew I would meet all different kinds of people from all over the country, and there were even a few friends from our youth symphony band that would be there. I needed confidence. We met as an ensemble for the first time in what we called the Bowl, an outdoor amphitheater. Before rehearsals started, he introduced himself. Dr. Livingston was tall and had thick white hair. He carried himself with great confidence and spark that could have passed for Scottish royalty. Honestly, he was a bit intimidating. Over the next 2 weeks, he taught us how to speak through the music we were playing. It wasn't about the notes on the page. It was about how we interpreted them and the energy and emotion we carried through each musical idea. He made music rhyme, in my mind. Let me explain, through the resonance of rhyme, how Dr. Larry Livingston taught me to live through music.
La 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 la.
Sometimes one turning point can change the meaning of life. It makes you look at yourself and double take in delight. I might not be the same if it was not for that night. I could continue to explain, but I'll let memory recite. My favorite music mentor stopped conducting the piece. He stood in silence for moments and let us sweat in our seats.
We are the music makers and the dreamers of dreams. We see the biggest picture first and how to achieve. It doesn't matter who you be or what you belong to. You can become a detective till there's gum on your shoe. Everyone has a little niche where they strive. It doesn't help the greater good to keep it all inside you, which amaze me with your talent, what a musical groove. Just keep following your heart and your dreams will come true.
Each of us sat there in awe. This was no average guy. The words that came from his mouth created drips in our eyes.
Uncle Emily, how loud can you play the drums?
My heart was racing pretty fast and I could not feel my thumbs. Pretty loud. What did he want me to say? I was a short little girl and on my face was dismay.
Let's hear that part one more time, a glass cocktail with lime.
The piece was Russian revolutionary, poignant and proud. Timpani was a focal point and had to be loud. We started playing again, he stared me straight in the eye.
The solo doesn't care who's playing and it just wants to fly. Emily, roll up your sleeves, be the incredible Hulk. Make the audience pop through every timpani strike.
No, no, no.
Did I mention I was skinny with some braces and a fro? How was I gonna play a crazy timpani solo? So I rolled up my sleeves and took a look at my part. Those weren't just musical notes, they were each a work of art. It wasn't me that really mattered, it was what I portrayed. The symphony spoke with power, and so that's how I would play.
And now that we have the internet and email and fax machines and digital this and that, the whole notion of speed as the driving gradient for the culture has owned us. And in this world, as we talked about with the band so often, there's no way to compress this experience. This is about playing old instruments at the tempo the piece needs to go, and the spiritual bonding that takes place with this is wonderful, and I thank you so deeply for sending your children here. Secondly, I thank you for being supportive of music in your schools. We talk about music as frill, forget about it. If De Niro was here, he'd say forget about it. Music's not a frill. Ask Plato. Music is an essence. It's the way human beings explain their spiritual essences to the universe. So thank you for supporting school music, and please tell your friends to vote yes on the millage and to send their children here, because this magical time happens and changes and transforms not only them, but me forever. Now we play Wagner. Thank you.